important that to help our young children develop healthy sleep habits, that we have a bedtime routine in place. A bedtime routine can be started by parents from as young as 10, 12 weeks of age, and it doesn't need to be anything completely sophisticated. But what is important is that before you want your baby to sleep, you have a process, you have a predictable sequence of events that happens that signal to your baby it is time for sleep. And as your child gets older, you can build and develop this as the years go by. The first point about a bedtime routine is that it helps to establish positive sleep associations for the young child. And it's important that this bedtime routine happens within the bedroom. Lots of parents spend a lot of time doing a bedtime routine, but do so in the living room or in the kitchen. And then as a result, they break the spell of their efforts when they head up to the bedroom. So I would be of the mind that anything to do with your child's sleep should happen within the bedroom. With very small babies, I would recommend that you allocate about 5-10 minutes of a little bit of a wind down. But I would absolutely recommend that as your child gets older, and if you're struggling with your child's sleep issues, that you allocate maybe 20 to 30 minutes of a wind down. The premise of the bedtime routine is to take your child from alert of the household to sleepy. I would recommend that it happens in a dark environment to enhance the sleep hormone melatonin. And I would recommend lots of one-to-one contact, eye contact, physical contact, to help release the relaxing chemical oxytocin, which will help your baby translate to sleep more easily. Your bedtime routine does not need to be sophisticated. It just needs to happen in the same order of events every night. For example, take your child to the bedroom, dim the lights, close the curtain, change the nappy, put them into their sleep clothes. That's a great cue for sleep. So this is my costume for sleep. Zip them into their sleeping bag if you're using one, and then spend some time doing maybe a series of songs. Use some keywords that help to signal to your child, this is the words that mommy or daddy says when it's time for sleep time. But also then that you maybe read them books, tell them stories. So the key with a bedtime routine is to relax your baby or child, and that ideally that should happen outside of the cot, outside of the bed, so that the only thing that happens within the cot or the bed is actually the going to sleep piece.